The dark side of human-animal relationships, personal reflections and broader lessons. The relationships between humans and animals are deeply nuanced, shaped by culture, necessity, and personal experience. Throughout history, people have differentiated the roles of hunting animals, farm animals, and meat animals from pets and animals kept in the home. Yet, regardless of their designated role, whether as a working animal on a farm or a cherished pet in a household, most responsible caretakers recognize the need for humane treatment and respect for all animals. Some individuals develop negative connotations toward human-animal relationships due to unhealthy dynamics in their own lives. Sadly, these unresolved issues can manifest as a lack of awareness about animal rights and the necessity for setting boundaries and providing suitable roles for animals. When people struggle with emotional turmoil, they may project their pain and frustration onto vulnerable animals, seeing them as outlets for anger, control, or, in the most disturbing cases, inappropriate sexual behavior. My own journey has taken me from being an animal rights activist and working with animal rescues, treating pets as beloved children, to experiencing life as a parent in a household marked by extreme animal abuse. I witnessed people take beautiful, loyal animals, creatures that naturally protected their human families, nanned over children, and gave comfort for treats, and reduce them to discarded carcasses, thrown away in the trash bins of Buffalo, NY. Homes that should have been safe havens for both people and pets became breeding grounds for suffering. I found myself using the medical skills I gained from rescuing animals and my mother's nursing books to treat injuries, in a basement that felt more like a battlefield than a home. While my children and I endured domestic abuse, we were not the only victims. The abuser's parents contributed to a cycle of violence, including acts of bestiality, beatings, and even animal stabbings. These extreme abuses sometimes led to reactive attacks from dogs, leading to beating and stabbing some without provocation, and I found myself disposing of more dogs than I ever owned. The trauma from these experiences is something I may never completely escape. The animals were denied basic veterinary care and remained unregistered and forgotten by the world. Despite these dark realities, I still believe that dogs and many other animals should be treated and protected like children. Intelligent animals are capable of meaningful service and can take on many jobs, as I saw firsthand with my own therapy dog. However, I now understand more deeply that not everyone values the sacrifices animals make, whether they are domestic companions or working animals. It is a sobering reminder that the way we treat animals is a reflection of our society and our own humanity. Differentiating animal roles. On farms and in the wild, animals often serve specific purposes. Farmers and hunters, despite public misconceptions, generally do not mistreat their animals. In fact, many who raise livestock or work with hunting animals develop strong bonds with them. It's not uncommon for farmers to have favorite animals they spoil with treats or extra attention, recognizing their individual personalities and contributions. Even animals destined for food are often treated with care, as their well-being directly impacts the quality of life and the livelihood of the people who depend on them. Pets, more than just companions. Inside the home, the relationship with animals shifts dramatically. Pets are often considered family members. They are given names, celebrated on birthdays, and mourned when lost. Many pets have defined roles beyond companionship. Dogs guard homes, herd livestock, assist individuals with disabilities, and even act as partners in fitness or as TV buddies. Their emotional intelligence and loyalty offer comfort, protection, and a sense of belonging to their human families. The importance of boundaries and jobs. Animals, like people, thrive when they have structure, boundaries, and a sense of purpose. Whether it's a farm dog herding sheep or a therapy animal providing emotional support, animals benefit from having jobs suited to their nature. Teaching animals appropriate boundaries is a form of respect, recognizing their needs and instincts while ensuring safety for both them and the humans around them. When human trauma impacts animals. Unfortunately, unhealthy human relationships can distort the care and value given to animals. Individuals struggling with trauma or abusive tendencies may project their pain onto animals, resulting in neglect or cruelty. This can manifest as beatings, neglect, or even more severe forms of abuse. In some tragic instances, animals become victims of violence and exploitation, losing their lives or suffering greatly because of the unresolved issues of the humans around them. Personal experiences can deeply affect one's perspective. Having moved from being an animal rights activist and rescuer, treating pets as beloved children, to witnessing the horrors of animal abuse within an abusive household, I have seen firsthand the devastating consequences for both people and animals. Loyal, protective animals that would otherwise thrive as nurturing companions can be reduced to victims, discarded and forgotten. Recognizing animal rights and value. It is crucial to acknowledge that all animals, regardless of their role in our lives, have intrinsic value and rights. They deserve humane treatment, protection, and opportunities to fulfill their natural roles, be it as workers, protectors, or companions. Understanding and respecting these boundaries not only benefits the animals, but also fosters healthier relationships for the humans who care for them. Moving forward, the way we treat animals reflects our values and our capacity for empathy. By recognizing the unique roles animals can play and ensuring their well-being, we honor not only their sacrifices, but also the bonds we share with them, whether on the farm, in the wild, or in our own homes.